Man, we're gonna move on to a blowout game in out of Foxborough.
Yeah, that was a
Texans
blowout.
Texans won by 20, 41-21, puts them at 5-1. Patriots 1-5. CJ Stroud showed no mercy. 20,
I
31,
mean,
192, three touchdowns with under 200 yards and a pick. I have nothing bad to say about that. You able to get three touchdowns with less than 200 yards? If it's somewhat efficient, I mean,
it's
it's what
disrespectful is what that is.
you said what?
That's very disrespectful, CJ.
For you to do it with that like minimum amount of yards is, I mean, if you add the
It's very
seven on the
disrespectful.
ground, he literally is right at 200 yards and three touchdowns. So
Yeah, he's very disrespectful what he did to New England. In New England, that's very highly disrespectful.
you put up 20 on New England. That's wild.
Yeah,
Um,
that's highly disrespectful what he did.
we saw a Joe Mixon resurgence.
He had a great
Um,
game too.
102 yards with a touchdown, with Pierce coming through with 76 and a touchdown. Um, and then Diggs did his thing on leading the receivers as he's supposed to when Nico is out. He's supposed to. That's why you
True.
signed him. That's what he's here for.
Yeah, yeah. They had an
77
all
yards,
around good game as a unit.
77 with a touchdown. Tank Dell, 57 with a touchdown. Joe Mixon, well, on top of what he did on the ground, add another 30 yards in the air with a touchdown. So, overall, man,
They're highly disrespectful.
the Texans is a well-oiled machine, no pun intended, since Houston's known for oil. If you know, you know. But
Mhm.
yeah, well-oiled machine. Everybody showed up that needed to show up that wasn't on the IR report for that week. And I really don't have nothing to say about that game because
Yeah, I don't either.
the Patriots are in a rebuild, man. And when you're in a rebuild, you just gotta take a L. You just gotta take your L's and learn from them. Meanwhile, the Eagles barely scraped past the Browns, which this this what pisses me off about Philly, man. Both in the NBA and the NFL, you can have all the talent on your team and you still mediocre. That like I don't understand what it is
They
about
playing
Philly that when they have all the talent in the world, they can't get the job done.
they're playing very mediocre. You're right. They
It,
won, but it was an ugly win. Like,
Sirianni about to get fired. Sirianni's about to
yeah,
get
well,
fired.
he cussing out fans for no reason.
Nick Sirianni is about to get fired because ain't no way you have a team. I'm still mad about last year. You go on a run like 9-1
Hmm.
and then go 1-6 the rest of the year, and then you flame out in the postseason.
And now you
So,
barely beating Cleveland.
so looking at that, I
I know
mean,
they're 4-2, but it's an ugly 4-2 or 3-2.
three and
They're not even
two.
4, 3-2.
Yeah, no, you good, you good. But when you're in a dogfight with Deshaun Watson at this stage in his career, and you're supposed to be the number one quarterback, not named Patrick Mahomes.
It's hard for well,
Hey,
and he outplayed the mess out of Deshaun. That's why it's probably the
you
coach's
know,
fault.
yeah, his numbers are good. I'm not. This is not a diss of his numbers.
Yeah, it's probably it got to be the coaching.